YouTube. North Star Stacker here. Just with a quick video on a couple things I picked up yesterday. I did another peer-to-peer sale. I picked up a couple Canadian Death Dollars from my friend in peer-to-peer sale. He found a bunch of his old silver, and he sold me a couple silver dollars here. They're melting for $60 a piece. Canadian. I picked both of these up for $50 each Canadian. These are the Canadian Death Dollars. They're commemorating British Columbia. There's a lot of controversy about these. They said that they were supposed to be depicting death. I downloaded the info here so I can read it to you here. The 1958 Canadian Silver Death Dollar is nicknamed the Death Dollar due to a persistent rumor that controversy surrounding the imagery on its reverse side. The nickname stems from a belief that the totem pole depicted on the coin features a symbol associated with death in some indigenous cultures. The raven controversy. So a lot of people thought that this was a raven on there. To me, you get looking at it, it doesn't look like, it looks like something that's got his tongue sticking out. You'll see what I mean here. Anyway, the top figure on the totem pole was widely interpreted by the public as a raven. A rumor that circulated that among some West Coast First Nations people, specifically the Haida and others, the raven was a symbol of death, leading to belief that the coin was bad luck and culturally offensive. It was just them times, 1958. Stories spread that Indigenous communities and British Columbia refused to accept the coins because of this death symbolism, causing them to be shunned in circulation. The reality, the nickname is largely based on a misunderstanding. In many Northwest Coast cultures, the raven is actually a trickster. And furthermore, numismatists and art historians have noticed that the figure on the coin more closely resembles a mother bear with a cub. And that's what I see too. If you look on top of the coin, here, I'll zoom in a little bit here. If you look on top, you can see the ears. I got nothing to point to it with here. Fine pointing. If you look at the top of the ears, on top of it, you see like two bear ears. Then you see, the nose, and then you see the two paws there with the bear in between the paws. But at the same time, it's got a nose like a person. And then I don't know what it is actually. So nobody knows what it's actually really depicting. I can't get a straight answer. So anyway, moving on. I just wanted to tell you about this coin because I'm calling it a Death Dollar. People probably want to know why it's called a Death Dollar. But yeah, that's why. And it's one of my favorite Canadian silver dollars. I love them. And I picked up couple more reverse Bruce Wolverines. I paid $100 for the two of these, which was a super great deal. These were peer-to-peer sales, and I suggest with these high prices that these are the proper things to do. Is not the proper things to do, but it's one of the strategies. If you want to pick up some silver for cheap and you want to get by without paying these high prices, peer-to-peer sales. Look for people in the community. Look for, that's the whole thing about a community, is somebody, like I said, maybe sitting on some high gains, and they want to sell out and cash in, but they don't, necessarily need to charge these high prices. So, yeah, I'm gonna encapsulate these. These are just, they've been circulated, but I'm gonna encapsulate them. I have one Death Dollar here that I've already encapsulated. I got this one a while ago from a friend in the community. He's not on YouTube or anything like that. He's a retired guy. And these here, I put these in these reverse proof wildlife Wolverines. I love these. These are actually kind of hard to find. Now they're 3/4 ounce, Royal Canadian Mint. They're part of the Wildlife series, Portrait Wildlife series. You can get, they're beautiful coins. You can get the ones you can get the ones like the bear, the caribou, all them other ones and that. It's they're a really nice coin, beautiful coin. They got the queen on the back. I miss the queen, but yeah. Anyway, the prices have been crazy. They went up to $160 Canadian. That's wild. But now they're back down to about 115 Canadian. These here were melting for $60 yesterday. They were up to you were going to pay over $100 for one of these at the high prices. So, still managing to pick up silver. Look for people in the community that are willing to sell. Don't give up buying silver. When gold hit, gold's $6,000 Canadian, or 4,500. Gold's 4,500. People are still buying gold. I noticed a lot of people that are quitting buying silver. Don't give up on it. If silver goes to $300-$400, I'll still be buying some. So it is what it is with these high prices, crazy times, the political uprising that's happening in Iran. It's all just a perfect storm. The paper market, apparently they flooded the whole paper market. I don't really know enough about the paper market to talk about it. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube. I'm not a financial advisor, but I suggest buying silver is better than the fiat that everybody stacks in their bank account, hoping that it's gonna maintain its value, which it isn't. Even if this stuff plunges to even if this stuff goes back to $50 an ounce American, great. Keep buying it, because you know what? It'll never go to zero. And there's one thing that you can't deny is that it's needed in everything around this world. Needs silver to click. Not everything, but everything in your house, every convenient household object that you use, your TV, your phone, even your washing machine, everything uses silver. So silver is a great thing to hedge against inflation. It's a great thing to preserve your wealth with. It's a great thing to preserve, to use as a savings, which I do. Trust me, silver has changed my life for the better, and I'm happy I do it. I don't regret a single thing. I don't regret a single thing with silver. Some choices I wish I didn't trade GSRs at when I did, but it still wasn't that bad. That was just a me thing. But everything's good. Everybody keeps stacking even through these high prices. And the prices are still high. It drops like you wouldn't believe, but prices are still high. Oh yeah, and if you like, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Everybody take care. Keep stacking up to silver. It is your financial North Star to freedom. Everybody take care. Goodbye.